And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the All-Stars taking on the All-Stars. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. The All-Stars have taken the first two games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up its own unique challenges. So we'll see what those are today, but there's always a little extra motivation when you have an opportunity to sweep a series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So almost ready to get underway, and today on the hill, number 45.
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Now it's the right fielder, Casey Cook.
The right fielder, Casey Cook.
And a pitch. That one hit to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number one. And let's take a look at the lineup. In the sixth spot for them in this one, Luke Stevenson.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Now the third baseman. That's in there. It's 0-1. In the air, right field. Moving under this one. Brings it in. That's out number 2.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 7.
Here's the center fielder. 3 for 10 in the series so far.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. A big swing and a miss.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
2 outs. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. Back here in Queens, getting the nod on the mound, Johnson.
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's the second baseman, number 55.
Number 55.
And a pitch. And that one off the outside edge. Here comes a pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Cook makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Sebastian Murillo. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And yes, he offered at it. 1 out, base is empty. Inside, just missed. A up and in. 2-1.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Got him swinging. Gassed it right by him.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Slings to first, inning over. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. Now it's the rookie first baseman, number 14. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And a pitch.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
In the air, out towards right center. Sizing this one up. He's got it. And there's one down. Now it's the DH. 2 for 10 in the series. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one missed. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with them.
Second inning here, no score. Fastball for a strike. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Got it by him for the K.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Citi Field. Now it's going to be Fernando Gonzalez.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Johnson back to work. Strike on the outside. 0-1. And a curve misses outside. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. flip to the pitcher is in time. And that's out number one on a tough play.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
So up next, Corey Collins. Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. That's to third, and that hits off the base. Throws to second.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Man at second with one away. Alford, the next to hit. And delivers outside. And the 1-0. And that one is inside. Man at second.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off, 2-2. One out, and a runner at second here in the third and final game of the series. The 2-2. That's down and in. A slider missed. Got him swinging.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So 2 down now, and here is Clayton Chadwick. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Runner at second, 2 down. Gets under and pops it up. Under this one. Makes the grab, and that is that. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's going to be number 5.
Number 5.
The pitch. Strike one. Next pitch is downstairs. Out to short, Murillo. Slings it across, and one away in the top of the third.
Batting it, the second baseman, number 1.
And now the rookie second baseman. And a good eye there. Top of the third, no score. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And there's 2 away. Colby Wilkerson getting ready to hit. Wilkerson in his 5th season, hitting 9th in today's lineup. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over .350 in his last 10.
0-1.
That's inside. Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. So the batting order turns over. Casey Cook digs in now. Flied to right his first time. There goes the runner. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see who pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Just missed.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Wilkerson at second with 2 down. Next pitch is outside, and the count is 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Well, needed a big strikeout to get out of danger. Turned to the deception of that changeup. Great execution. Really sold it with the arm speed. Had his opponent way out on that front foot.
And we're back. Digging in, Henry Hunter.
The center fielder, Henry Hunter.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And that one is lifted in the air. 1 down.
Batting ninth, the right fielder,
And now Phelps. Fastball for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2. The wind of the pitch. And down on strikes he goes. 2 down.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the second baseman. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And ball 1.
2 strikes.
2 outs. And now 2-2.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
3-2 now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
3-2. This to center field as this one sized up. And that is the third out of the inning. On to the fourth, still scoreless. Back here in Queens, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, number 6. The right-hander back to work. Splits the plate, and it's 0-1.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Number 7.
And now the center fielder. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
One down, base is empty. In the air to left center. Hunter under it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Number 14.
And next will be the cleanup hitter. He's 0 for 1. In there, and it's 0-1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
All tied up, top half of inning number 4. And that one is in the dirt. And the count 1-2. And another ball. And the righty deals. That one 95 to finish him off. On to the bottom of the fourth now. Still with no score. Back here at Citi Field. And the batter will be the shortstop, Sebastian Murillo. The wind and the pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
On the ground, out to short. On the run, sends it over to first. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now the DH. He's 0 for 1. And that's in there for strike 1.
Two-seam fastball has been very consistent. He's been able to throw it to both sides of the plate and some really good arm side run.
And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 1. Left-hand batter waits.
2-1.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Kicks and fires. And another ball. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Drifts towards it, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's got it. 2 away now. Now the catcher up to hit, Fernando Gonzalez. And there's a strike.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Right through there for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Down the left field line, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Breaking ball down and in. Did a nice job of just catching out in front. I like that he didn't spin off the ball by opening up that front hip too early.
So man aboard. And now the first baseman, Corey Collins. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the third and final game of the series. And that's in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
0-2.
1 ball. 2
In the dirt. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's the 3rd out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played 4. We're tied, 0-0. We go to the top of the 5th at the plate. Number 4.
Number 4.
The line to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Well, these guys just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Lifted in the air, right field. And he makes the catch. And there's 1 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's the catcher to hit, Luke Stevenson. Fly to left his first time. On the ground to third. And foul ball.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Goes down looking.
Now there's the 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Number 5.
Here's the left fielder. Grounded out to short in his first trip. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. 0-1 there. Ground ball left side. The throw to first, and that will end the inning. Halfway through this one, still no score.
baseman, number 59.
The pitch. And that clips the inside corner.
Well, these players need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs. Maybe a little small ball is exactly what the doctor ordered to rev up this offense, and they've been pretty quiet all game, so maybe this wakes them up a bit and helps them get on the board.
Now the left fielder, Clayton Chadwick. He popped out his first time. That one is absolutely belted. He rocketed that one out of here. His second of the year, and it gives him the lead in the fifth. It's 2-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's the center fielder, Henry Hunter. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. Late with the swing there.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Inside, almost got him. The punch out there, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Phelps, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. That's down and in.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the third home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
The 1-2. And they'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Struck him out looking.
The batter, number 55.
Here's the second baseman. That's in there. Strike one. Right through there for a strike. And here it comes. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 runs across in the inning. Last half of inning number 5. Next pitch is outside.
It's a good take.
Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now it's the second baseman, number 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And he deals. Fastball for a strike.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
That one is upstairs.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in a 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Out to short. Sneaks through. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Now it's the shortstop, Colby Wilkerson. And he's already singled in this game. There's a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Go, and they got him.
Well, I got to admit, I'm kind of shocked he got caught stealing right there because of how big the lead was over at first base. Catcher doesn't throw very well either, but for whatever reasons, things came together, and they got the out at second. Really impressive job, I'd say.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Snags it for the second out. So the lineup flips over, and now the right fielder, Casey Cook. And first offering is fouled off. Cook, in his 4th year, just 21 years old. And he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. Bounced out to short. Tosses to first. And that is the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. The All-Stars on top here, 2-0. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now the shortstop, Sebastian Murillo.
Not shortstop, Sebastian Murillo.
Johnson back to work. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Dalton Pence appears to be getting loose. Hadgett warming up as well. Good eye in that spot.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
And next is the designated hitter. And a bunt towards third. And it goes just foul. The 0-1. High fly ball out into left center field. Should have this one. 2 away.
The catcher, number 13, Fernando.
2 outs, base is empty. And now, Fernando Gonzalez, 1 for 2. That one not close. And that is ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Wouldn't chase that time.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one almost got him.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
That's out to center field. Sizes this one up. Makes the catch, inning over. Back here in Queens, now the number 2 hitter, number 6. The pitch. To third, and that's just foul. The wind of the pitch.
Ball 1.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Smith, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Number 33, also getting ready. Righty to the plate. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Swings and misses, struck him out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Number 7 stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. And there's a ball.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
1 down, base is empty. And down on strikes. And now 2 gone. Chris, 3rd time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
And here's the first baseman. First pitch misses. And the righty deals. Strike 1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
And that's outside.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Just missed. Number 4 waits on deck. Righty delivers. Swings through that. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, it might be time to dig into that bullpen. He's looking a little fatigued to me.
2 outs, runner at first. Now it's the DH. with the tying run at the plate here in the top half of inning number 7. Center field. Hunter settles under it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Dalton Pence.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now the first baseman, Corey Collins.
The first baseman, Corey Collins.
And the pitch. That one's in there. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And now the lefty. And that one hit to first. Takes it himself. And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting, number 59.
So digging in, Alford. There's a strike. 95 of that one. Hit in the air, center field. Under it. And there's 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Now batting, the left fielder, Clayton.
Here's the left fielder, Clayton Chadwick. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
And that one is in for a strike. Line drive, and it's into the gap. And that keeps the inning going. And now the center fielder, Henry Hunter.
Henry Hunter.
In there at the knees. That's strike 1. Chadwick off the first with 2 away. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. And another ball. Line drive, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
The batter, number 46.
Now it's the right fielder, Phelps, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. In the air out to center. And it falls. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 3-0.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's the second baseman. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
Next one misses, and that's ball one. And there's a foul ball. One run across in the frame so far. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Bounce to third. They get the force, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now 3-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Citi Field, we go to the eighth, and now the catcher comes up to him, Luke Stevenson.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things.
Oh, wow, what a stop, and very nicely done for the out.
This defense came to play tonight. We're seeing some awesome pitching, but a huge part of this shutout so far has been the defense making great plays like that behind their pitcher. They feed off of one another, make great pitches, make great plays defensively.
And now, number 5. Fastball for a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And there's a ball. Pitch misses, and now it's 3-2. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman. In there for strike one. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the third and final game of the series. On the ground to the left. Rolls across the diamond, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Sebastian Murillo. Here comes a pitch. There's a strike. Bunt attempt. Popped up. Tracks it down for the out. And there's one down. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Number 29 in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. One down, base is empty. And 1-2.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Slider misses outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And the pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The pitch. Into left center for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
Now, Fernando Gonzalez. And first offering is fouled off. Man at first, one away. In the air, left field. Settles underneath it. Nabs it.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Man at first. And here's the first baseman, Corey Collins. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
The pitch. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over. Looks like he's heading back out for the ninth as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. We go to the ninth, and the batter will be the shortstop, Colby Wilkerson. The pitch. Strike to the outside corner. 1-1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one back there. Gone! His second of the year. It's 3-1.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Aaron Boone makes his way out of the dugout, and he will make a move to the bullpen. Number 45 won't go any further, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. New arm after a quick break. Number 34 on the pitch out of the pen here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Cook now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out. Here at the top of the ninth. The next pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
Kicks and deals. Popped up. Settles underneath it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One away. He's 2 outs away. Here's the third baseman. Lifted in the air, out to left. Chadwick under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, number 7.
So it's their last chance in this one. And here is number 7. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the third and final game of the series. That's off the mark. Now 2-0. Fastball for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
This could end it. That one misses, and the count is filled up.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. Ball game.
Oh, really nice 3-game home series sweep. They came out and, from the first game of this series, really had a determination to play fundamentally sound baseball. They came up with the big hit when they needed it. Pitchers came in. They got the big outs when they needed it. So all the way around, a collective effort that has produced a nice little series sweep.
And your final 3-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
First for your victorious home team. 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 5 runners on base. For the visitors, 1 run on 3 hits. No errors. They left 2 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.